Greetings, this is Chris from Tantalizing Tech. Let me try to summarize some of the ASUS specifications that you saw in both the TUF Gaming A16, Model FA608UP video and ASUS TUF Gaming F16, Model FX608LP videos. In terms of the details that I give for the TUF Gaming A16, the specifications are for the top-of-the-line model FA608UP variation. As for the ASUS TUF Gaming F16, the specifications are only for the top-of-the-line model FX608LP variation. With that stated, ASUS showed how the TUF Gaming A16 is the same dimensions as the TUF Gaming F16, with a width of 35.4 centimeters, a maximum height of 2.57 centimeters, and a depth of 26.9 centimeters. In inches, this corresponds to a width of 13.94 inches, a height of 1.01 inches, and a depth of 10.59 inches for the TUF Gaming A16 and TUF Gaming F16. Furthermore, the TUF Gaming A16's weight is the same as the TUF Gaming F16's weight of 2.20 kilograms or 4.85 pounds. Something that is significant to mention is that the 8GB GDDR7 NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070 laptop GPU running at 2,397 MHz and 115 watts for the TUF Gaming A16 seems to be the same NVIDIA GeForce RTX 5070 laptop GPU for the TUF Gaming F16. In terms of other features, the TUF Gaming A16 and the TUF Gaming G16 have the same memory options of 16GB DDR5-5600 MHz SODIMM with a maximum capacity of 64GB, the same storage options of up to 1TB PCIe 4.0 and NVMe M.2 SSD, the same camera option with a 1080p full high-definition infrared camera for Windows Hello, and the same audio option with two-speaker Dolby Atmos and AI noise-canceling technology. The TUF Gaming A16 also includes the same Wi-Fi 6E with 802.11ax and a Bluetooth 5.3 wireless card. The TUF Gaming A16 also has the same battery as the TUF Gaming F16 rated at 90 Wh with a 4-cell lithium-ion battery. The TUF Gaming A16 and TUF Gaming F16 have the same expansion slots with 2 DDR5 SODIMM and 2 M.2 PCIe slots. Although the TUF Gaming A16 and the TUF Gaming F16 have many similarities, the TUF Gaming A16 has one 3.5mm combo audio jack, one HDMI 2.1 fixed-rate link or FRL, one USB 2.0 Type-A with data speeds up to 480 megabits per second, two USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-A with data speeds up to 10 gigabits per second, one USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C with support for DisplayPort/power delivery/GSYNC with data speeds up to 10 gigabits per second, one RJ45 LAN port, and one Type-C USB 4 with support for DisplayPort up to 40 gigabits per second. In terms of the TUF Gaming F16, this laptop has one 3.5mm combo audio jack, one HDMI 2.1 FRL, three USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-A with data speeds up to 10 gigabits per second, one USB 3.2 Gen 2 Type-C with support for DisplayPort/power delivery/GSYNC with data speeds up to 10 gigabits per second, one RJ45 LAN port, and a one Thunderbolt 4 with support for DisplayPort with data speeds up to 40 gigabits per second. Furthermore, the TUF Gaming A16 has a 16-inch full high-definition plus 1610 1920 by 1200 WUXGA IPS level anti-glare display. With 100% of the sRGB spectrum, 75.35% of the Adobe spectrum, a refresh rate of 165 Hz, a response time of 3 milliseconds, G-Sync, and a MUX switch plus NVIDIA Advanced Optimus. The TUF Gaming F16 has a 16-inch, higher resolution 2.5K, 2560 by 1600, WQXGA, 1610 aspect ratio, IPS level, anti-glare display. With 100% of the sRGB spectrum, 75.35% of Adobe spectrum, with a refresh rate of 165 Hz, G-Sync, and a MUX switch plus NVIDIA Advanced Optimus. While the TUF Gaming A16 has a power supply at 240 watts, the TUF Gaming F16 has a power supply at a slightly higher 280 watts. Although the TUF Gaming A16 has an AMD XDNA Neural Processing Unit, or NPU, with up to 16 teraoperations per second or TOPS, the TUF Gaming F16 has the Intel AI Boost NPU up to 13 TOPS. While the TUF Gaming A16 has an AMD Ryzen 9 270 processor running at 4.0 GHz with 24 MB cache, and a maximum up to 5.2 GHz with 8 core and 16 threads, the TUF Gaming F16 has an Intel Core Ultra 9 processor 275HX running at 2.7 GHz with 36 MB cache, and a maximum up to 5.4 GHz with 24 cores and 24 threads. Please remember that the details that I mentioned for the TUF Gaming A16 were for the top-of-the-line model FA608 Up variation. In addition, the details that I mentioned for the ASUS TUF Gaming F16 were for the top-of-the-line model FX608 LP variation. As for the May 2025 product announcements, ASUS definitely has some products to anticipate with the release of the ASUS TUF Gaming A16 and the ASUS TUF Gaming F16 laptops. Please check out the links below to find additional information, pricing when available, and release dates when available. Thank you for watching Tantalizing Tech. I have been Chris.